Good morning students, welcome back in the maths class for standard 7. I am your maths teacher, so without wasting further time, let's begin. Lastly we completed our exercise 4.3, now we are moving on exercise 4.4, the chapter number 4, simple equations. So now 4.4, question number 1 what says? Set up equations and solve them to find the unknown number in the following cases. मतलब there is a statement given and we have to convert the statement into the equation, but the new thing in this exercise is that equation we have to solve also. So मतलब यहाँ पर आपको एक इक्वेशन बनाना है स्टेटमेंट पर से और बनाने के बाद उसको सॉल्व भी करना है, जो अननोन क्वांटिटी है उसको फाइंड आउट करना है, दैट वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट. सो द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन 1a, add 4 to 8 times a number you get 60. Again I am repeating, add 4 to 8 times a number. Now the sentence or the word you have to catch, times. Times means what? Times means multiplication. So 8 times a number, see this line, 8 times a number, 8 times a number, you have to assume x. I assume a number x. So 8 times a number, so 8 times means 8x, times means what? Multiplication. So 8 multiply x, you can write like 8x. Now 8 times x, this line is done. The front line what says? Add 4 to 8 times x. मतलब यहाँ पे 8x में क्या ऐड करना है? Add means what? Addition 4. So add 4 to 8 times a number, you get 60. So you get 60 is equal to 60. So your equation is set up properly, equation बन गया. Now what we have to do? We have to find that unknown quantity or unknown variable. So that variable is x, we have to find out the value of x. So how can we find out? You know the method. Two methods are there. The one is step by step method and another one is transposing method. So whatever the method you will use, you will find the answer same. So I will use transposing method here. So first of all 8x, now I will take 4 on the other side, you can say right side. So 60 minus 4, 60 minus 4 is what? 56. So 8x is equal to 56. Still we have 8 with our x. We have to separate the variable for the finding the value. So separate करने के लिए हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा? 8 को हटाना पड़ेगा. So 8 is in the multiplication with the x. So I have to move on the other side. So it will goes on denominator. Why? It is in the multiplication on the left side. So it will go on the right side and becomes in division. So x is equal to 56 divided by 8. Now x is equal to what? You know the table of 8, 8 sevens are 56. So the final answer comes x is equal to 7. Easy. Same way you can set up the equation. Again, if the question number C, question number 1C, if I take 3/4 of a number. Now 3/4 of a number, 3/4 means what? 3 by 4. So first of all I will write 3 by 4. If I take 3/4 of a number means a number, जब हमको सेंटेंस में a number दिया हुआ, we have to assume a number, whatever variable you can use, x, y, z, a, b, c. So this time I will use a. A number is a. So I can write like this. Let assume a number is equal to a, right? So 3/4 of a number, so 3/4 of a number क्या है? a. So 3/4 of a and add 3 to it. अब 3/4 of a number लिया. Now what I have to do? I have to add 3 into it. So I will add 3 into it. What I get? I get 21. So I get 21. It is very easy. 3/4 of a number, then add 3, I will get 21. So 3/4 of a number, 3 by 4, a plus 3 is equal to 21. Now equation is set up properly. Now what we have to do? We have to solve it. So solve the first of What we have to do? We have to separate the variable. So 1 by 1 I will separate it. So 3 by 4 a is equal to 21. Now 3 goes on the other side. So 21 minus 3. So now it is 18 and this side 3 by 4 a. So now 3 by 4 a. 3 by 4 a is equal to 18. Now here, see, first of all I take 4, it is in denominator, so I will take on the other side, it goes in numerator. So now the equation becomes 3a is equal to what? 18 multiplies 4. Now still I have 3, I have to separate the variable. So a is equal to what? 3 I have to take on the other side, it is in multiplication. So if I take in the other side, it goes in denominator or division. So it is in denominator 3. Now can you divide 3 or 18 with the 3? Let's pick the table. 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18. So here you can write 3 6. So a is equal to, now on the numerator left 6 multiply 4. So a is equal to 24. So that is your final answer. First of all, what we did, we converted the statement form into equation form, then we solve the equation. The first question wants to say that you have to convert the statement into equation, and after that converting equation you have to find out the unknown value, which is a number, which is x, y, whatever the variable you can take it. So that's how you can solve the leftover sums from question number 1. Now we are moving on question number 2. Okay students, so now moving on our next question, question number 2a. Solve the following. The first question is, the teacher tells the class that the highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest marks plus 7. The highest score is 87. What is the lowest score? So यहाँ पर हमको lowest score find करना है. So highest score, first of all we will write the data. See, the lowest score, which is not given, so we will assume x. Now we have to write highest score. Highest score is equal to 87. So now lowest score and highest score we mentioned. Now from the statement we have to make equation. The teacher tells the class that the highest marks obtained by a student, which is 87. So highest marks obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest mark. Twice the lowest mark. Twice the lowest mark is what? Lowest mark is x, and twice means 2x. Twice the lowest marks plus 7. Twice the lowest marks plus 7 is equal to 87. The highest score is 87. What is the lowest score? So यहाँ पर lowest score हमको क्या करना है? Find करना है. Lowest score is what? X. We assume x. So here in the equation we have to find out the x. So same as the now equation is set up. The main thing from this question is you have to set up equation. After setting up equation, you know the rules. We have to separate the variable and find the value. So अब equation setup हो गया. अब क्या करना है? Variable को separate करो and find the value. So let's separate. I use transposing method because it is convenient for me. If you want to use step by step method or separating variable method, that is fine. But for me it is good, so I will use this. So now 87 minus 7. 7 goes the other side, it is plus, so this side it becomes minus. So 80 and this side 2. Still x has a 2. We have to separate this variable also. So x is equal to now 80 divided by 2. Why division? Because 2 is in multiplication, it goes in division on the other side. So now 42s are 80. So 40 is your answer. So the lowest marks in the class is what? The lowest marks in the class is 40 and the highest marks in the class is 87. So that's how you can find out the answer of question number 2a. Now moving on our next question. Okay students, so now moving on our next question, question number 2b. In an isosceles triangle, the base angle are equal, the vertex angle is 40 degree. What are the base angle of the triangle? So particularly here we have to find out the base angle. So base angle is equal to question mark. We don't have a base angle. If you don't know what is the isosceles triangle, it look like something like this. The base angle and these two sides are equal. This is the vertex. So here the vertex is given 40 degree, vertex angle is given 40 degree and base angle is not given. So what we have to assume? Assume base angle is equal to what? Base angle is equal to x. So we have to assume base angle equal to x. Isosceles triangle में base angle हमेशा equal होते हैं. That is the property of isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangle जब भी हमको दिया होता है तब हमको assume करके चलना है दोनों base angle is equal or two base angles are equal. So here the third thing you have to understand that all three angle, addition of all three angles are 180 degree in each and every triangle. Whatever the triangle it is given, there is an addition of three angles is always 180 degrees. So here we have three angles now. So add all of them, x plus 40 is equal to what? 180 degree. So here 40 degree and here 180 degree. So now x plus x is equal to what? 2x plus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now we have set up an equation हमारा बन गया. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out the variable, value of variable. So here again use the transposing method, 2x on the other side and 40 goes on the right side. So 180 degree minus 40 degree, which is 140 degree. 2x is equal to, so x is equal to what now? X is equal to 140 degree divided by 2, which is 70 degree. So x is equal to what? 70. Why? 2 7s are 14. So 70 2s are is what? 140. So if you want to check, say x is equal to, we find out 70. सब यहाँ पर 70 रख के चेक करो. This is 70. Total should be 180. So 40 plus 70 plus 70. So यहाँ पर चेक करो. 7 plus 7 14, 14 plus 4 which is 18 and 0. So 180 is your answer. So 40 plus 70 which is 180. So that means our answer is correct. So that's how you can check the answer also. अगर आपको आंसर आ गया फिर आपको आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल में रख के उसको चेक करना है, देन यू कैन चेक इट. सो दैट्स हाउ यू कैन कन्वर्ट द स्टेटमेंट इनटू इक्वेशन. आफ्टर कन्वर्टिंग द इक्वेशन यू हैव टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन. सो दैट्स हाउ यू कैन फाइंड आउट द वेरिएबल एक्स और बेस एंगल. सो बेस एंगल पर्टिकुलरली फाइंड आउट वी 70 degree. So that's how this question is done. Now moving on our next question, which is question number 3. Okay students, so now moving on our next question, which is question number 3. And I am taking the question number 3 is third because 1 and 2 is the same as the question number 2. What we have to do here? See, first of all there is a look bigger question, but यहाँ पर bigger question जितना दिखता है उतना होता नहीं है. यहाँ पर जितना लंबा क्वेश्चन आपको दिखता होगा, आप सोचते होंगे कि इतना बड़ा क्वेश्चन है, इतना बड़ा आंसर आएगा. नथिंग इज दैट. इट इज़ वेरी सिंपल एंड वेरी इजी. जस्ट ओनली यू हैव टू फॉर्म द इक्वेशन फर्स्ट. इफ यू फॉर्म द इक्वेशन फर्स्ट देन द आंसर इज वेरी इजी. The main thing in this statement to the equation turn is that you have to know what the statement or what line represent what symbol, multiplication, addition, subtraction, whatever the symbol represent, that we have to identify by reading this question. So first of all, read this. People of the Sundargram planted trees in the village garden. मतलब एक सुंदरग्राम के जो पर्सन्स थे उन्होंने जो विलेज का गार्डन था वहाँ पर ट्रीज प्लांट किए. सम ऑफ द ट्रीज वर फ्रूट ट्रीज. मतलब जो भी ट्रीज प्लांट किए उसमें से थोड़े बहुत फ्रूट ट्रीज थे, फ्रूट जिस पे फ्रूट आते थे, और बाकी के नॉन फ्रूट ट्रीज मतलब उस पर फ्रूट नहीं आते, जैसे नीम है, lot of the trees are there. The number of non-fruit trees were 2 more than. Now the number of non-fruit trees were 2 more than 3 times number, 3 times a number of fruit trees. What was number of fruit trees planted if number of non-fruit trees planted was 77? First of all, what we have to do, whatever the data is given, that we have to write down first. So यहाँ पर number of non-fruit trees planted was how many? 77. So I'll write the data like this: non-fruit trees is equal to 77. So now fruit trees is equal to what? That is not given, so we have to assume x. Fruit trees is equal to x. Now we have to set up the equation. Now again read the line by line. See, people of the Sundargram planted trees in the village garden. Some of the trees were fruit trees. The number of non-fruit trees were, the actual question starts from here. The number of non-fruit trees were, 2 more than 3 times 2 more than. See, 2 more मतलब plus 2. 2 more than. Number of fruit trees were 2 more than 3 times a number. 3 times a number is x. So 3 times a number of fruit trees. So number of fruit trees is what? X. So 3 times of number of fruit trees, which is 3x, plus 2 is equal to 77. So now what we have to find out? We have to find out number of fruit trees. So यहाँ पर हमारा क्वेश्चन तो बन गया. This we have to find out. So हमारा इक्वेशन यहाँ पर properly done. So equation we made 3x plus 2 is equal to 77. How? See, again I am reading. The number of non-fruit trees were, number of non-fruit trees is 77, were 2 more than, 2 more means plus 2, 2 more than 3 times a number of fruit trees. 3 times a number of fruit trees. 3 times of number of fruit trees what? X. Number of fruit trees is x. 3 times of number of fruit trees, which is 3x. So 3x plus 2 is equal to 77. So now we have to find out the x. So how can we find out? Again the same method. Follow the method and you will find out the x. अब यहाँ से आंसर इजी हो जाता है. Main thing is what? You have to make the equation. After making equation, that things is very easy. 3x is equal to 77 minus 2. So 3x is equal to what? 77 में से 2 जाएगा, कितना बचेगा? 75. So x is equal to what? 75 divided by 3. Now in 3's table 75 comes? No. So what we have to do? We have to divide it. 3 2s are 6. 1 left. 3 5s are 15. So 25 3s is 75. So x is equal to 25. So here is our answer. X is equal to 25. Again I am repeating the question. The last time, the number of non-fruit trees were 2 more than, number of non-fruit trees, which is 77, is 2 more. More means addition. 2 more. More, here the terms, more means addition, times is equal to multiplication. So 2 more, the number of fruit trees were 2 more than the times, the 3 times the number. 3 times number means 3x, number of fruit trees. 3 times the number of fruit trees, which is 3x plus 2 is equal to 77. So that's how we can form the equation. After forming equation, we have to solve the equation. So after solving equation, we find out the number of fruit trees, which is 25. So 77 is a non-fruit trees and 25 is a fruit trees. So total मिला के हम चेक करेंगे तो कितना आएगा? 77 plus 25, 12, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 102. That is 102 trees totally planted by village people, which is 102, and from 102 77 is the non-fruit trees and 25 is the fruit trees, which we found out. So that's how you can solve the question number 3. So here our whole exercise 4.4 complete. The leftover sums you have to do by yourself, which is same method. स्टेटमेंट को क्या करना है, इक्वेशन में कन्वर्ट करना है, इक्वेशन में कन्वर्ट करने के बाद उसको सॉल्व करो. द एक्सरसाइज 4.4 इज ऑल अबाउट दिस. स्टेटमेंट को इक्वेशन में कन्वर्ट करो, आफ्टर दैट इक्वेशन से वेरिएबल की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करो. इन द फर्स्ट सीरीज और फर्स्ट एक्सरसाइज वी ओनली कन्वर्ट द स्टेटमेंट इनटू इक्वेशन. उसके बाद हम आगे कुछ स्टेप्स नहीं पढ़ते थे, लेकिन यहाँ पर हमारा एक्सरसाइज 4.4 में इक्वेशन को वी हैव टू कन्वर्ट इन, so statement to equation we have to convert. After the equation we have to find out the variable which is there. So after finding out variable we will finally complete our answer. So that's how you can do exercise 4.4, and here is our chapter number 4 completed totally. So I hope you guys understand all of my videos. So after that we will continue chapter number 5. So thank you.